Hey everybody, it's Jake Herning. I was just making this video for you guys, kind of give you an update, and then also for those who don't really know what's going on, to tell you the story of what happened. So, right now, obviously, I'm, a little limited, I guess. But what happened is I went down to Mexico for an all-expenses paid trip with Southwestern Advantage and all the guys from that internship, and we were there the second day, and I decided to dive into some waves, and it's more than expected, but it's basically sent me doubling over, and I broke my neck, and I was on the shore kind of flapping about. I couldn't speak very loudly, so about 6 waves hit me, and then eventually 2 Canadians came over and they pulled me out of the water, and they were a doctor and a nurse, which is awesome. But they held my head for probably like an hour or so, and then the doctors came. But in the meantime, when I was there, it's always a funny little piece that I had to share, because I was a first responder for a while, and one of the things that happens when you break your spine is you palpate, which is get a boner. So I asked everybody if I had a boner, and nobody really said anything, and I told them to take a picture, but I don't think anybody did, but it was great. But from there, I went to Mexico Hospital, and it was with Henry and Tabitha, and they went ahead. It was Henry's the CEO of Southwestern Advantage, and then Tabitha, I'm not 100% sure. She's awesome. She always does speeches for us. But we went there, and they were helping me out. They took some X-rays. Turns out I broke a couple vertebrae, and then one of them was way out of place. I had put a lot of pressure on my spinal cord. But so from there we went to, they flew me to Texas, which is, I'm at the University Hospital now, and they immediately got me in for surgery. So that what they did is they removed those 2 vertebrae, put in a gate, I think, and a cage, and it holds, basically like replaces the vertebrae, and then and then they fused, I think it was like 3 or 5 vertebrae, but it's all up in my cervical collar. So that's just from like my head down to my shoulder blade about. But and then they got me there, and then I've been in rehab since then. But I really wanted to thank a lot of people, like definitely Henry for making all that possible, as well as Tabitha to get me here and get me on the road to recovery, and then also like AJ Skulski for being one of the first ones to pull me out of the water, as well as Travis Bradley for being there to really help keep me up and excited, to kill through it, and Elise Miller, as well as just everybody really was on Sizzler in there for me, and with Southwestern, as well as everyone back home, my parents for being here, right when it happened, my dad, Derek, my stepmom Sandy, my mom, Sheila, and then my stepdad David, and then also my brother Steven being here real soon too, as well as everybody here at the hospital. They've all been super positive and just great experience so far. But a good update with where I am. So as of right now, I'm in rehab, and I started working with physical therapists and occupational therapists to just help me get moving again. I can move my shoulders, frontwards, backwards. I can lift my arms. I can do some triceps above my head. It's a little harder on my right side. I can lift with both arms. I can flex my pecs. And I can roll my shoulders back. I can kind of move my head right to left, a little bit to the front. It's pretty stiff, but I can't feel much. I can feel on my left side all the way down to my toes. My right side I can feel right at my nipple, and then it picks up back at my toes. But then I was able to move a little bit of my toes, my right toe, when I was working with one of the physical therapists. But I mean, right now I've been doing really good for recovery, and I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna kill through this, be able to wiggle my fingers. I can do this, but I can't wiggle them yet. But after this, I'm gonna do another bodybuilding show. So hit me up with your support. All right, love you guys. Yeah, hit me up, call me. If you can call me, because messaging is kind of difficult with this. So, all right, guys, I love you. Bye.
Sorry for shaking.